Good morning, everyone. So, in this session, we'll learn how to calculate speed and velocity. In the last session, we learned about the definition for speed and velocity and what is the difference between the two. Speed is a scalar quantity, velocity is a vector quantity, and what is the difference between the two. So, all these things we have learned in the last session. In today's session, we'll learn about how to calculate, since we know the formula for both speed and velocity, then how to calculate it for different situations, right? So the formula for the speed is distance upon time, that means distance traveled by an object in unit time is known as speed. And similarly we can write on the formula for velocity as well. Velocity is displacement in unit time is known as velocity. Then how to calculate this? Let's understand this with the help of an example. So I have taken here a circle and of diameter 7 meter, right? So in that case, I am starting my journey from A and ended my journey at B. So in this case, the distance traveled is, since I have taken this path, so the distance traveled is this much, AB, from A to B. That is semicircular path. So that will be 2 pi r divided by r. So the distance is actually pi r, right? Then how to calculate the speed? Speed is distance upon time, and here let it be the time taken is 2 seconds. So the distance here is pi r and the time is 2 here. Substitute the values. The value for the pi is 22 upon 7. R here is 7 and the time here is 2. So my answer will be 11 meter per second, right? So here speed is 11 meter per second, and if I want to calculate the velocity in this case, then first write down the formula for that. What is the formula? That is displacement upon time is known as velocity. So what is the displacement here? Displacement here is simple this diameter, that means displacement is the shortest distance between A and B, and the shortest distance is just a joining of the straight line from A to B, so that is equal to 2r, and time here remains same, that is 2. So let's substitute the value of r, that is 7 meter here. So here it is 7, 2, and just cancel this 2 and my answer will be 7 meter per second, right? Now let's consider example number 2 also. Here we are starting our journey from A and we are taking the straight line path. So this is straight line path. We have reached here B by covering the distance of 10 meter, and then I am coming back through the same path and ended my journey at C, and let this distance be 5 meter, and the entire journey, the time taken to complete the entire journey is, let it be 5 seconds. Then how to calculate speed and velocity here? Speed here is so again speed is distance upon time. So total distance here is AB, that is AB, and I am coming back through the same path and ended my journey at C. That means distance is I am covering from A to B and then coming back to C. So this is 10 and this is 5. So it is AB plus BC divided by time taken for the entire journey is 5 seconds. So it is 10 plus 5 and this is 5. So 15 by 5. So my answer will be 3 meter per second, right? If I have to calculate the velocity formula for this is displacement upon time. So what is the displacement here? Displacement here is A is the initial position, C is the final position. So the distance between initial and the final is just this distance, right? So AC actually here is 5 because this already being 5 and this total is 10. So rest of the distance is AC, that is again 5 meter here. So displacement here is 5 meter and time is 5 seconds. So answer is 1 meter per second. So here speed is 3 meter per second, velocity here is 1 meter per second. So as we have seen, it is easy to calculate distance and displacement and similarly speed and velocity, right? But the problem arises when we have to do the unit conversion. And where the unit conversion takes place, suppose I am saying that the speed is 3 kilometer per hour, you have to change it into meter per second, right? Then how to change it into meter per second? So simply we can understand this. Kilometer per hour, we have to change it into meter per second. Then how many kilometers are there in kilometers? That is 1000. So 1 kilometer in 1 hour, right? So it is 1000 meter, and in 1 hour how many seconds? It 3600 seconds, right? So 1000 divide by 3600 meter per second, and here it is kilometer per hour. So let's cancel. So we can cancel these two zeros and we can cancel this with 2, it is 5, and this is 80. So that means kilometer per hour, if I have to change it into meter per second, I can just simply multiply that term by 5 upon 18, or simply you can understand this conversion as well, or directly you can multiply that by 5 upon 18. For example, suppose this is 36 kilometer per hour, then you have to change it into meter per second. So simply you can do 36 multiply 5 upon 18, you can cancel 1, it's 2, so it is 10 meter per second, right? Or if you don't want to multiply this directly with the 5 upon 18, you can simply use 1000 3600 meter per second, and the answer you will get will be same. So in simple words, I'm suggesting that you just remember this, that whenever we want to convert kilometer per hour into meter per second, you just have to multiply that term with 5 upon 18. Let's take another example also. Let it be 80 kilometer. Let it be 80 kilometer per hour. We can take another example also, 72 kilometer per hour. So what I have to do? Just multiply 80 with 5 upon 18 meter per second. Similarly here, 72 into 5 upon 18 meter per second. Cancel whatever you can. So here it is 1 and 4, so it will be 20 meter per second. It is an easier one. Here we can cancel by 2, 9 and 40. So the answer will be 200 divided by 9 meter per second, right? And then as per the requirement, you can change it into the decimal one as well, right? So this is a unit conversion to change it from kilometer per hour to meter per second. Again, I am telling you that you just have to remember that while changing from kilometer per hour to meter per second, just multiply that term with 5 upon 18, right? So let's see where this unit conversion will be helpful for you. Suppose I am taking another example. Let the speed of an object be 10 meter per second in, let it be 5 seconds. Then we have to calculate the distance. So in that case, what is the answer for that? Suppose speed, as we know, it is equal to distance upon time, d upon t, and if I have to find out the distance, so d is equal to speed multiplied time, and speed given here is 10 meter per second, time is 5, so the answer will be 50 meter is the distance covered. But suppose if this speed is given in kilometer per hour, so let's consider that one. We are considering the same example, but this time speed is 36 kilometer per hour in 5 seconds. Then calculate the distance. So in that case, since it is given in kilometer per hour, it is given in seconds, right? We should always give the answer in SI unit. And what is the SI unit here? That should be meter. That means I have to change this into meter per second. So in that case, 36 kilometer per hour multiply 5 upon 18. So that will be 18 and 2, so 10 meter per second now. So now the speed here is 10 meter per second, time is 5 seconds, and we can calculate the distance as we have done in this example, right? So this is simply how we need the unit conversion from kilometer per hour to meter per second, because we have to give the answer in SI unit, right? So simply I have to multiply this term by 5 upon 18.